I knew that I'd find faculty across disciplines that would be among the top in their field, offering courses that were unparalleled, and that I didn't have to make that decision going in, that coming to U of M, I would just have the awesomeness available to me.
My name is Maren Oberman, and I am the Director of the Educational Leadership and Policy Master's Program here at the University of Michigan School of Education. I'm a clinical assistant professor, which means that my role focuses on working with practitioners in the field and finding the intersections between theory and practice. I focus particularly on leadership development and working with growing leaders to promote equitable practices and work towards social justice both in and out of schools. So our Educational Leadership and Policy Masters is typically a one-year program. Students can do it part-time over the course of 2 years, and we have 2 strands in our program. Both strands are working to support students who want to make change and improvement in K through 12 education throughout the country.
For students who are currently working as teachers, it provides a route for them out of their classroom, into the hallways of the school, into the principal's office, where people get together to work on problems of improvement that have implications for the entire school. So it pulls people out of their own classrooms and into the work of collaborative school improvement.
What really attracted me to the University of Michigan's leadership and policy program was its focus on education as a large system.
I got to see that education was a lot bigger than just being in a district office or being in a principal or even just being the teachers. There's a lot of other opportunities out there.
I think the skills that they provide really, I think, build your capacity for transformational leadership, and yet you feel comfortable to bring those changes, keeping in mind environment of schools, keeping in mind policy, keeping in mind community engagement. I think it does a very good job of making sure that all those things around it is equally understood and perhaps are more important to understand along with the internal environment in a school. I think that's a very good blend of both these areas that makes the whole experience worth it.
So one of the things that I love the most about our program is the close relationships between faculty and students. We have a very tight cohort of students every year, and the faculty give them a lot of attention. I think that the experiences students have here with their professors is more akin to a doctoral kind of experience that students tend to have.
I think somebody should choose to come to the Leadership and Policy program at Michigan because the faculty and staff are extremely supportive. I know they did a really good job of making me feel welcome.
I think these are small things, but it creates an impact of what the experience is going to be even before you come here. And I think that support was continuous even during the program.
And I think the supports go much further than that. The School of Education is situated in the University of Michigan, which is in an incredibly interdisciplinary context. There are people who approach issues that matter for kids and teachers and leaders from many perspectives. We collaborate with people in social work, in the Ross School of Business, people in sociology, history, political science. People across the university are doing things that matter, both to understand schools and to improve the work within them. And our students here in the MA program have access to all of that.
Our students have a lot of different options once they graduate from our program. Many of them return to schools equipped to lead improvement and change in their environments. We have alumni of our certification program who are serving as instructional coaches, assistant principals, program directors, principals in all levels of K through 12 education.
Other of our students come to us not from the classroom, but instead from outside the classroom and outside of schools. People who are interested in improving education, but who don't necessarily want to work within the school context. Those students have any number of career paths forward. Some of them have in the past taken up positions in nonprofit organizations, foundations, commercial organizations and enterprises that support work in schools. And of course, some of our students continue from the MA program into doctoral programs around the country, many in educational leadership and policy programs, and many in other programs that take up matters of central interest to improving the work of teachers and students in classrooms.